Hey guys, Josh here today and welcome to another vlog. So on today's vlog, I'll be talking about my experience of traveling from the Philippines going to Japan during the pandemic. So I'll be sharing today the things that I did and the things that you can also expect if you're planning to travel to Japan in the new normal. Hey guys, what's up? So today is 3 days before my flight going back to Japan. And at home, I already finished the pre-registration and the registration actually for my airline, which will give me my QR code. And now I'm here at the car, and here's my brother. He's the one driving.
Hi.
Please do follow his vlog as well on YouTube. I'll post the link somewhere here or down below. And right now, we're on our way to the clinic where I'll be having my swab test because a negative result for your swab test is required 3 days before or 72 hours before your flight going back to Japan. So I'll be updating you guys once we get to the clinic and when I'll be having my swab test.
What?
So once I got my test results, which for me was just within 24 hours, the next thing I did was to accomplish the certificate of inspection or the certificate for testing of COVID-19. So what this is actually a form or a certificate that the government of Japan requires all entrants to provide when coming to Japan. So what you need to do is to first prepare the printed copy of the form, and then once you get your negative test result, you can go to any doctor or medical personnel, have them read and interpret your test results, and they'll be filling out the form that you have provided. This form will become like your medical certificate, and you will have to give it to your airline upon check-in, and you will also be giving it at the airport once you arrive here in Japan. So now, if you are traveling to Japan and you are going to land at Narita Airport, you are also required to fill out the Narita Quarantine Questionnaire, and this will give you a QR code that you'll be needing once you arrive at Narita Airport. But in my case, what happened was that upon checking in at the airport in the Philippines and then giving my certificate of COVID testing, they were the ones who processed and filled up the questionnaire for me. So what just happened is that after they have filled it up, they just gave me a QR code which I took a picture of. And also, while checking in, you will be asked to fill up the health locator form, which basically just asks you if you have been to China, Hong Kong, or Macau within the last 14 days.
So as usual, a portion of your flight time will be dedicated in accomplishing all the forms that they will give you. So it's best to finish all of them before departing the plane. So besides the customs declaration form, you will also need to fill up a written pledge, and you will give this to the quarantine officer, And they'll also give you a set of instructions of what to do and what to expect during your 14-day quarantine in Japan. Since there were only a few passengers on the flight, our seating arrangements were spaced out very nicely. I was actually even able to lie down since I was the only one occupying my row.
Hey guys, so in a few more minutes, we're about to land in Narita, Japan. So hopefully I'll be able to document the things that you need to do and things that you need to expect when traveling to Japan during the coronavirus pandemic. Thank you po.
Answer this question.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Okay, Ottom. Kapag din mo ang pwede. お荷物置いていただいて、1個はしょっぱなからで、あとまで大丈夫です。置いてあげて、あとセットします。で、黒い線までつまって。Need to change test from nose.
Okay.
Okay.
大丈夫。
じゃあ、鼻から。
あ、はい。
どうぞね。はい、カウントします。
はい。
はい、いいですか。いい子に進学ですね。はい、いきます。これね。これね。1、2、3、4、5。はい、OK です。マスクしてもらっていいですか。
Hey guys, so I just finished with my swab test. Initially, I did the saliva test first, but it seems that the sample would not be okay. So after that, I did the usual nasal test instead.
After the testing, you would be interviewed by a quarantine officer. They will once again check your documents, most especially your contact details in Japan. They will also confirm that you will be fetched by someone at the airport since you are not allowed to take any type of public transportation when going to your next destination. You will then be given a code and you will have to sit at the corresponding chair while waiting for your test results.
0069、0061、0058、0058、0058。
Hey guys, so I'm now on my way to the immigration and I got the results for my swab test and I tested negative. And I'll be showing this paper at the immigration. Hey guys, so I just finished with the immigration and the customs and I wasn't able to take a video or vlog anymore some of those parts, and too bad because there was even like a quarantine beagle or a quarantine dog who was like sniffing our luggages before going into customs. Yeah, so anyway, since I'm already done with those things, I am now here at the waiting area where I'm waiting for the friend of ours who will be picking us up. And as you can see where I am at right now, I'll just go around. So there are still aren't a lot of passengers and people in general here at the airport, and it's really a big change from the usual that There will be a lot of people who will be welcoming those who are arriving. You're only allowed to be fetched via private vehicles, so your family and friends can fetch you. But again, you can't take public transportation. So guys, that was my experience of traveling from the Philippines going back here in Japan. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture all the things that I did, but I did try to do my best to document all the procedures that I had to go through so that if ever you're watching this video and you're planning to travel here in Japan, you have an idea of the things to expect and the things that you should do when you want to travel back here in Japan. And just to add on about the thing that I mentioned about you need to be fetched by your family or your friends, please do make sure that you inform them beforehand that it might take you a long time before you actually exit the airport. Because in my experience, upon arrival and then departing the airplane, until doing all the processes like the swab test and then immigration and then finally exiting. It took me around 2 hours and 30 minutes or so just to complete the whole process. So please to inform the ones who will be fetching you that they should not be there upon your arrival time. So a lot, at least 2 hours for you to be able to do all the necessary processes when you arrive in the airport. And so guys, just to inform you, as of this time that I'm editing this video, I have actually finished my 14-day quarantine as well. So I'm now actually able to go out and go back to work and then go to my normal daily life. But during the 14 days that I was in home quarantine, and according to this paper that they gave us, the rules are you are not allowed to leave your Japan address that you have provided for 14 days after arriving in Japan, and you should also refrain as much as possible from interacting with people. This includes not using any public facility for 14 days. These are like trains, buses, taxis, domestic flights, and other facilities used by a large and unspecified number of people. So in my case, as well as from the stories of the people that I asked who were also in quarantine upon arrival in Japan, they say that again, you're not allowed to use public transportations, go to malls, crowded areas, you can't go to school, you can't go to work, but they were still able to go to the grocery and then to the convenience store to buy their daily necessities like foods, toiletries, and other stuff. Well, in my case, I only did go out once, and that was just to pay my bills. But the rest of the 14 days, I was just stuck at home. And also, there were some of them who were contacted via the Line application. They were contacted by the Ministry of Health, and they were being checked upon, like their temperature and how they were feeling and other stuff like that. Some of them were contacted once, others twice within the 14 days. But in my case, I wasn't actually contacted by anyone, even though I already gave my line number and even our house telephone number. So I'm not really sure what happened, but again, I was diligent in staying at home for 14 days. So even if they did not follow up on me on my health condition, I was just here at home. So guys, I do hope that you found this vlog of mine very helpful and informative, just in case you do plan to travel here in Japan. I know it's not really the best time to travel yet, so let's hope and pray that this pandemic will be over soon. So once again, please do like and share this video, and if you have any questions, please do comment down below and I'll try to answer them as much as I can. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!